self-care, you want to definitely look at getting enough sleep. Okay? I have a lot of students who will come to me and say, but I need to study this extra hour and cram in more information. You're not going to get any more information in that hour than you would any other time. Particularly if that hour falls between, let's say, 11 p.m. and 3 a.m. and you got to be up at 5:30 or 6:30 for your clinical rotation, your brain's holding nothing, absolutely nothing. So I'm going to say just treat it and go to bed. Exercise. I hear a lot from students saying, yes, well, exercise helps me to de-stress, but I can't do it while I'm here because life is so busy. I understand that. We have a huge campus. I don't even like to use the word campus sometimes because really we're in the heart of the city, right? You can get a lot of exercise walking from where you park to where you have to be for class or for clinical, right? So rethink your exercise. There are a lot of different ways to get it on campus, or even if you're at home. If you have a dog, go out and walk the dog. Make it a little longer than it has to be. Maybe park a little further away from where you need to go and walk. Okay, so there are a lot of different ways to put it in. It's all about reframing your experience and how you can make things adjust to your new lifestyle here, right? Meditate, yoga, pray. Anything that helps you to kind of calm down and bring your mind into a more reserved space is going to be very helpful to kind of calm that stress. Calm is a great app. It's free. I mean, there are parts you can pay for, but for a lot of it, it's free. They have breathing exercises or little meditations that you can do 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You set it for what you want, and you can sit there and do it. So you can't say you don't have time for a 2-minute meditation. I think hobbies are very healthy. I hear a lot of students say they don't have time for their hobbies when they're here in school, and I understand that. I will say I've been a grad student before. When I did graduate school, I commuted from Richmond to Baltimore once a week for 4 years to get my graduate program done. I had my clinical internship here, I have my job here, I have my family here. If I can make it work, you guys can make it work. Okay, so maybe you don't get a hobby done every day, but at least once or twice a week, say 30 minutes, okay? Chances are if reading is your hobby, I know lots of times when you're in grad school, the last thing you want to do is read for fun, and that's okay. But try to pick maybe something that doesn't require a lot of brain energy for reading. Maybe you read People magazine. It's a guilty pleasure, you know. So you have to eat breakfast. It's the food that fuels your brain all day long, right? Because you guys are going to be doctors and nurses and dentists, and you're going to tell your clients this. So you might as well start practicing it. Make sure that you eat, and you want to eat right. If you're grabbing a donut on the way to class, it's probably not going to fuel your brain in the right way. Okay. Socialize. This is a big one that I hear a lot of students complain about, that they just don't have the time to really spend with friends. They don't have the time to go out and do things to relax. It's very important for us to do that, right? Okay, so I'm always going to recommend that you kind of break that apart. But socializing doesn't have to be a huge deal, right? If you live with someone, maybe you guys can sit together and have a meal together where you're not talking about school, you're not talking about work, you're not talking about anything other than just enjoying yourselves, okay? So socializing doesn't mean I have to go out and go to the movies, or I have to go out to dinner, I have to go out and get outside of my comfort zone. It just means I have to do something. All right, adopt or play with a pet. This one's always a personal favorite because I have a pet and I think they're wonderful. Aromatherapy. I think this is very helpful. A lot of times people will say, oh, well, you know, I'm not into like burning candles and stuff like that. Aromatherapy can be very simple. You can get the little hand sanitizer that smell really good. Bath & Body Works sells really amazing ones. You get lotion that smells nice. Anything that just kind of fills your senses, even if it's, you know, they sell ones that are like invigorating or stress relief, anything like that. That's just something that you enjoy, and it takes your brain down a notch. People think, well, I don't have time to go to the gym. I don't have time to do this. It can be as simple as putting a wallpaper on of someone that you love or something that brings you happiness. So when you're feeling really stressed, you can look at it and say, oh, that was a good memory, or that's something I like. Self-care doesn't have to be humongous. It doesn't have to take you out of your routine, but so much. Okay?